Everybody, welcome to another edition of Star Shuttle Base. I'm host Rob, aka Star Shuttle. We are playing Star Traders Frontiers, the first Star Trader Saturday of the new year. So happy 2021 to everyone out there. We are currently on our own. We just got out of the Crimson Pox era last episode, basically. So we are going to do some prep work. We're going to collect, we got a mission here for Prospector. Seemed like something we could do, so I was like, we can do this. We're gonna do this, and along the way we're gonna look for a couple crew members here. We have oops, that's not the one I'm looking for. We have a couple of spots open for crew. We have 4 spots open for crew. I'd like to pick up Explorer, Xeno Hunter, Sector Scout, and probably maybe something else as well. Got 4 navigators and 5 pilots, so we should be good there. The hope is actually that we can run into maybe one of the story vignettes that will allow us to get an officer who can cover some of the stuff. But if not, then I think we might end up promoting someone to do the double either Explorer Exoscout or Exoscout Xeno Hunter kind of thing. So we are heading to Sibius Maelstrom currently. We are gonna go, I think I saw one reason to do this would be to get an Explorer from her. Also a couple Explorers around, but you're the only one that actually we have a rep with, so that's might be worth a shot if we go through there. Shade Maelstrom. I think we might be going through there. Are we? Are we going around it? I guess we're going around Shade Maelstrom. This here, we could possibly make a stop here, maybe on the way back. I did see Exoscouts, I believe, in Orion sector actually. So we may just hit here and keep going depending on what the mission says. So let us head out right now. We are currently leveling some of our people. We have let's see, what do we got? We have a new gunner that came on, some navigators, a bunch of navigators that are low, 1 new pilot. So we are working on getting them level up, and we did pick up a scientist, which is part of why we want to get like an explorer and such in order to see if we can get some of that scientific info. But we're in good shape otherwise. I'll get another crew dog too, so we are getting there. Oops. Let's not mess things up here. So we are working our way forwards, working our way into the future, as it were. Let's make a step over here real quick. Hello, Indie Spy. Friendly. We are in the same occupation, so we understand each other, I think. Our man, the smuggler. What happened to the crowning plan, man? The plan? You mean the plan where you took all the resources I had and squandered them? I didn't squander anything. I'm not going anywhere now, Captain. We did a bunch of stuff for you, man. I don't know what more we could do. But sucks for you, man. We took out a bunch of your rivals. We took out a bunch of people. Gave out all those bribes. And you still couldn't take advantage of it? Ain't my fault, man. Did all the work for you. Power generators here. You gotta love it when contacts are upset with you for doing all the work for them, and they can't get the job done. They have one job to do and they can't do it. I don't know why you're so hostile at me. Oh, you're a pirate, that's why. We can get out of this though. Get a little bit of money. Hyperdrive fault repaired. Good thing. Gonna be using a hyperdrive right now. Alright, who we got here? Flight Academy Officer, High Princess. High Princess is not gonna help me, but oh, this is my intel though. It's always nice. Wing Bomber, see, we're not using any craft. No need. No need presently. This is what happens, we just travel the stars. Don't get attacked. Man, it's friendly area, shouldn't be any problems whatsoever. Nice bits. Oh, I don't wanna. That's not a reward for me though. Intel records, nice. Here we go. Captain, this honest merchant demands to speak to you. What a silly thing to say. Honest merchants. I am a smuggler through and through, Captain. Honest merchants don't make real money. You want to get rich? Come to a smuggler. Smuggler Chaka. How exactly are we going to get rich together? I've been listening to the military chatter for a while. Certainly by now you've heard of the great Jyeeta brood that has formed up out of the Alzian core. Actually, I have not. The Jyeeta? Is it true? The Jyeeta were wiped out by the Templars in Shaloon 2 centuries ago. They are back. Maybe they were sleeping off a spice hangover or something. Who knows why? What matter is they are back. Of course, I knew they were coming a while ago. It was all whispered before. Now it's a roar. All the fighting happened in the Alzian core back then. Well, that's where it started this time too. And what they need there is weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. You're in luck because I've been stockpiling weapons. Now I need a reliable trader to pick them up and ship them into the core and neighboring quadrants. To help in the battle against the Jyeeta. Curse the pit. What? No, to make money. You and your honest merchantry. What do you say, Captain? I'm offering a good cut of every sale. Check the starport system shows Cheka's claim to be true. Jyeeta sightings are being mass reported around the Alzian core. Factions, even the Templars, are all scrambling to mount a military response. What's funny is that we did have that pop up in one of our deck of hands. Was it spying or were we patrolling? But they did pop up and I was surprised. But this looked like the Jyeeta era is getting started, which could be interesting. So tell us where the stockpiles are and we'll move them. You can get rich even while doing a good deed. Just be sure to dodge any Jyeeta you encounter in those parts. No point in risking a valuable shipment against those terrors. Right, so added a weapon smuggling mission to your missions list, which a visitor in order to review and accept the profitable smuggling operation. During this era, we can expect to encounter the cursed Jyeeta void slugs anywhere, but must be most careful in the affected quadrants. Arbiter Rockstrom, as well as the Templar and faction commanders, are going to be looking for star traders willing to join in the fight. If we are willing to fight them, the rewards are sure to be as high as the risk. Just after the end of the Exodus, the first Jyeeta brood threatened to wipe out the far-fallen rim. Shaloon and much of the Templar fleet were destroyed in the desperate campaign to stop them. The Alzian core was the battleground, and it is littered with the remnants of that war and hosts Shaloon's tomb world. Now, more than 200 years later, another brood has awoken. Oh, there we go. Now we have something. We have a lead. It's not the lead I wanted to hear, but nonetheless, that is what we're going to be doing. What kind of weaponry do you got? I'm just curious. Little 7 stuff. Blade and pistols we definitely don't need. I might look at 7. Dragon Saber, we might have some of this stuff actually. Yeah, Black Market, you have Sniper, don't need. That's a lot of money, so we would have to. Oh, there's a huge deadline too on this. Alright, so she's revealed her stash of 28 capital ship components. Prompt delivery, it's very small. Profitable load of capital ship components has already been promised to the merchants of the Devaltos Syndicate Capital. So that's the first delivery. Oh, we gotta check this out because we are on the bad side of the Devaltos right now. We can't get a principal trader permit unless we buy a pardon, maybe. But we'll see what we can do. I'm not sure that we can actually do it the way we're set up right now, but Captain, we've gathered all the intel we could about the Jyeeta, from the histories, the Spice Hall, and the Starport rumors. Their ships are extremely powerful, and we need to be wary of any fight with them. Jyeeta ships are notoriously carriers. They fight with swarms of interdictors, bombers, and boarding craft. We should not attempt to gauge their ships until we made some upgrade to ours. We should consider ship components that help shoot down or avoid enemy aircraft, such as CTAC interceptor system, road-track guidance matrix, and pilot assist modules. Or we may want to ensure we have our own launch bays ready so we can meet them craft for craft. We should also be sure to retrain some of our crew to prepare more anti-craft talents. Finally, crew or officers with the gun deck boss job are specialists in fighting carriers, and we should be sure to have one or more aboard. If we face a Jyeeta without preparation and a modified strategy, they are likely to overwhelm us. That is 100% true. We did not get a chance to refuel, so we did. They're buying some stuff. Let's open up a little area here. That's one of the reasons why we loaded up with a couple of these cannons here, is to help shoot those down. We do have a pilot assist. Probably not enough, actually. Oh, we may want to look into maybe dumping this or dumping one of these to get something else to help us out. I don't really want to fight them, but I may. Fighting their ships is definitely easier than fighting some of them on the ground, which they're even leveled with us. They likely kick our backsides. One initiative plus 2% to hit craft, 15% to evade craft attacks. That's actually not bad. That's CTAC. Okay, let's look at. What's the other one I said? Matrix. You don't have those, do you? Matrix? No. You always add another pilot assist. I wish I wouldn't go all the way back to the top. Or targeting matrix might be useful. I have to think about how we want to handle this. How do we want to do this? We got some decent stuff here at least. That's just evade and plus 25 void. 2 chilling, just not bad. Or, I think we can fit. Yeah, and then let's go back real quick. 125, 125. We can stuff 2 things in here then and still be fine. Because there's no hope of upgrading our engine. Not that we seem to have been able to do that anyway. We needed a 300. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do it because the highest we would have gotten us an extra 100. So we can maybe drop in another pilot, maybe drop in a C-Tech. Well, might help us fight them off a little bit. I mean, it's not the best still. We won't have crew ready to fight. I mean, our main crew can fight them okay. Yeah, we should have. Let's do this then. We lacked the 100 mass fire? Really? Okay, well, that's not gonna work then. I thought we had enough even. I guess maybe we don't. Hold on. 120, 100, oh, it is 150. And it's gives me 20. Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking it's not the same there. Okay. Probably reach our battle bridge too if we can do that. Maybe our barrel cannon too. It's not my favorite idea, honestly. Not my favorite idea at all. But the pilot assist will help us as well. Maybe I'll get rid of this and drop a pilot assist in. Take advantage of our pilot. We're not ferrying anyone right now, so let's not do that then. Right, so we're gonna go do this mission first. Use the Voltos. Rare retreat, alright. What do we have at the -72? I mean, that's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's also not the best, but it's also not the worst. Oops, where am I going? I need to make a step. We need fuel. Hello, Tulun. How are you doing today, sir? Hope the family is doing well. Really do. Funny, but did uncover 4 intel records about Zenrin anyway, just from stopping by, which is always nice. And speaking of Zenrin, hello, sir. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to running into Jyeeta. Not at all. Especially if they're going to be really tough to get in close one, because I mean that's really our only hope, because we don't have enough weapons. We're not set up to be blasting people out of the air with what we got standing toe to toe. We have to get up close and personal to do that. That's not what I want. I want to get contact. Let me say I. I mean, one thing I can try with these guys is, holy cow, we need to go over here. Is dumping intel records on them and seeing if we can get that positive. We might try that with the Devoltos actually. It's not. It's not the best way to go about it, but you can at least hopefully get that down a little bit. I mean, that's the main reason to get intel records really is for rip bonuses and not the money. The money is not that great. I find at least it's not that great. Kare Edge. Naval Recruiter. I actually have not had great success with the carriers anyway. The bombers. My bombers always missed. It was like 40% chance that they would actually hit. We're talking level being, you know, level of the pilot being, you know, about comparable with, maybe a little bit lower than what the rest of the crew is, but still comparable to what we would be fighting, and it would still miss a ton, which is always not the best. On the other hand, fighting the Jyeeta and such, their success rate was definitely much higher than mine, even when their levels were lower. So, not looking forward to it, but that's also why we're not doing a carrier. One good thing about having a carrier would be doing boarding parties, be able to board with those. I think that'd probably be the main thing for us, would be lots of boarding parties, sending them in that way, but didn't find bombers to be that effective, really. Everything here, lots of wingers. Columnway. Hello, sir. That was an explosion. Treated crew injured in an explosion. What the hell's exploding? Why aren't we worried about the explosion? Zeta should comment here. No, good. They did uncover and fix faulty components. That's good. I'm very happy. Hopefully that means that there are not more explosions, because that was very scary. Faction judge. It's only the contact I have here. All right. Oh, -1. But we're fine. Another faulty component? Nope. Maybe it's the same one. And we can do some exploration here. Oh, you buy our power generators and we can sell them to you. Sweet. Sweet. Trade law is too high there. Power generators, yes. And an A- too? Wow. 3,000 per unit? That's not bad. I mean, I would hope that we would get a little bit more than that, but fine. We'll take all the money we can get. Learn of a Javad Duchess. Alright, so we gotta head on down. Like for this lost mining crew, rare cargo and pirates. That's not bad. Weeks lost. Let's see if we can get this one. Yeah, hey, we got our first bit of scientific intel, so it'll be interesting to see what this does, what it looks like, and all of that. Cool. That's awesome. Oh, there's our mission. That's okay. Scared of combat, not worried about. Dangers too. Okay, that makes sense then. Because I was like, this is barely any danger whatsoever. This one, no. Okay, here we go. Perfect. This is definitely the crevasse the mining team was investigating. Something just moved in there, Captain. It's all moving. Command team, warm up. What are those things? Ah, Jyeeta. White slugs, we've all heard the histories. Saloon and the Templars wiped them out 2 centuries ago. No time for a history lesson. Fight. Alright. It'll be fun. And by fun, I mean not at all. Right, see what how if they're leveled the same as we are, we're screwed so badly. They're slightly lower than us. Still gonna be a tough fight. You'll learn quickly that one of the things with the Jyeeta is they love to switch ranks. They will constantly be switching ranks. So we have to be ready, I think. Which is why I like to have some of this stuff here. This one. Buff. Royal down, okay. That's the one that hurts the most. Oh, he didn't. Oh, because you're stuck. Got you. Pinned. Dang it, I need this one. Shoot. This is all bad. It's as bad as it goes sometimes. Rail hurting this. Oh man, that's even worse. That's the worst one. Oh, yeah, okay, we got one out the way. Come back. That's something at least. You can't fire from back there anyway, can you? Oh my god, you're almost dead. And now you are dead. Jesus. Gotta love a mess. Gotta love it when they miss. Can't have that buff on you. You don't have a debuff, do you? I want to get that buff off him. Jeez. Jeez. Not dead? Oh my gosh, you are kidding me with that. I can definitely kill you now at least. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I had to get rid of you. Morale's not good. I would like to charge you forward, but I gotta get rid of the, coiled strength is terrible for us. Alright, we can hit him twice with it. I want to kill you, but you have too much buffs. Right, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Let's keep us alive at least. Okay, there we go. Morale break, yeah. I kind of figured, but how much I can do about that in just a second. Oh, another miss, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, his initiative's so much higher, apparently. Another miss? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can he do this? Yeah. That's 3 in a row. 3 misses in a row. Finally hit him. Oh my goodness, I haven't... We gotta try and stay alive. Finally, wow. By Shaloon, we slew them all. Those are void slugs. Jyeeta. Is that possible? The Jyeeta were destroyed fighting Shaloon in the Elzian core. We must have stirred up a long, forgotten nest. I don't think we did that. Gather what artifacts we can, and then burn it with fire. Theirs is a kind we do not want to awaken. The Zayde's people were wrong. There is no Cambronite here. However, the underground spore these Jyeeta crawled out of is a similar signature from the surface. I can see how they ended up here. Died here. Well, we got 25 Jyeeta artifacts. Well, that's small. Small mercy there, I guess. Of course, they're super hard to get rid of. 40 of them. Holy cow. Whoa. Let's try. We'll take 15 of them for right now. Heal. Spice. Spice, there we go. Ugh. That was not my favorite thing. As morale's still low, but not as bad as it could have been. Man, you got a decent gun too. It's not the best. You got this great underplate. Plus 10 accuracy didn't help at all. Always nice. 100%. Right, what's the Ectodangaza to do that? Stockpile is in Hendiadis, okay. Dangaza. I want to go though to fine. Xeno Hunter. Or pick one up. So while we're out here, we're gonna head that way. Only 4 jumps, so that'd be good. Elzian Core is down here. Ugh. Ugh. That just does not make me feel very good about fighting Jyeeta. They got out with only 1 going down, but that was, I mean, they were still 6 levels below us, and they still handed us that kind of a weapon. So it does not make me happy. Exoscout here if I want to pick up an Exoscout, but I think I might hold off on that. But yeah, you all have retreat gates. That's interesting. We have more effective rep with her than we do with her, even though the rep is the same. And they're both red lionesses. Must be something in her traits that causes that. Do either of you buy intel? No, you do not. I would have to do missions. Fun. Hello, Bounty Hunter. Hope your bounty is actually Jyeeta, because not really any reason to be hunting anyone else right now. Like, one of the reasons to fight the Jizz, I'm just curious to see what changes there are to the storyline. I feel like I would have to be in the storyline fighting in order to uncover some of that stuff, even though it's a bad idea. We just are not set up to really to fight that much. I mean, we can go toe to toe with most things, but ship to ship it's not gonna happen, I don't think, unless they're like half our level. A mechanic here. You don't really help us, man. And I mean, even getting a Xeno Hunter now, I mean, we're still leveling him up. It's not gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be useful, but not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it at all. I like the indie world here, though. The Javat world. Get how much the red shirt hate us. We gotta save our strength. We are gonna go here instead then. Get completely healed up. Curious. Nothing good. Ugly princess here. Alright, now let's try it. I'm curious to see if they'll buy these Jyeeta artifacts. That's good stuff here. They will not buy them. They're indie world, but yet trade law, apparently. Even indies have trade law, even though they are not under any kind of faction holding. So, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, but okay. Oh, so I forgot. That's right. Trade law 2 or lower. I don't even think there are any in this world that are trade law 2. Like, any planet. Maybe just look. I mean, because pretty much everywhere I've been. Oh, trade law 1 here. That's one. Watch forward. While we're here, we might as well try and get rid of these things. F, but I mean, I'm not gonna find. I mean, how impossible they are to sell unless I get into a black market, which I'm not really set up to do that either. I'd rather not have all of them confiscated again. But did that actually increase our standing with the Voltos? That would be nice. Now I've just wasted all my skips. I love you guys. Love you, Right Chart. Love you. Oh, hey, Liliana. How you doing? Yep. We're still doing Star Traders on Saturdays. In the afternoon. Or occasionally on Sunday, depending on what's going on. So, Happy New Year to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Everything's full. Good. Alright, now we gotta ride around and get our skips back so we don't have to worry. Wait, what am I doing? Shoot, that is where I was supposed to be, wasn't it? No, Orion sector is where I'm supposed to be. I had tuned out for a couple months. Star Trader update. There's been a few. Apparently there is a new bit of a new update to this Jyeeta storyline, which I'm trying to see if I can get into a little bit, but we're not really set up to fight. But there's been some cool stuff with the map generation and things like that. They've added a lot of new cosmetic faces and uniforms and such. I guess they're going to be working on some story vignettes and maybe a new era, I think. But that's not yet. But they've been putting out stuff pretty much every week. We are on the search for Xeno Hunter. A little late to have already picked one up, but it's the way it goes. I wouldn't have been able to sell them here either. No personal rep, but I'll still be able to. Right now I gotta have some personal rep. Alright. To the scientific intel we go. They added, this is the other thing they added, was scientists. And scientific intel that you can get now. So you get intel from finding xeno and exploring. So it's a secondary type of intel that you can get now. Does this actually average 600? So it's actually better off than regular spy intel. It does apparently affect all Xenon conflicts. We have other ripple effects. There you go. That's cool. Oh, level 12, so that'll help at least. Hopefully you're good. If you're not good, I'm gonna be not happy. I'm desperate. I probably could have waited. It's fine. Boom. But yeah, so a scientist. The scientist, basically a lot of kind of a support to a lot of things. So exploring mostly, but also salvaging. So a lot of help there, and also get you some help with the flying through radiation storms. Makes it not as bad as you can salvage from a xeno ship. Another life-saving one. That's actually good. Scientific intel just from encountering a xeno ship. So yeah, so it's a kind of a support, which is just cool. This would be more helpful in my other playthrough, or my first one, where a lot of the stuff would be a lot more useful. Really schnur. Okay, man. We have to dress you up better later. Right. What do we got here that's going to help us? Oh, we can patrol the system and replace the card with the xenoship card. We're not hunting them though. It's on initiative though. We're gonna have to go for a couple of these things that are not combat at first, but we should probably get a combat one just in case we do get a chance to throw you into a battle. This is actually pretty solid. What's entire team? It's 2 initiative. This is pretty good too. It's actually really good. I like that. If we were confident in fighting them, this would be a good one. Crippling rifle attack. Not bad. Buffs 3 targets. Interesting. Let's go with this one. Oh, just 1 team members. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you got more talents actually. Built this one. I don't know why I went back when I need to check stuff here. And 6. That should be fine. Perfect. Correct. That was the promising recruit with the highest attributes. Wonderful. Right, now we have to head back to Dangaza. It's gonna be a nice long road. Back through Gotish Pillars. Oh, they're gonna take us to Elzian Core. Interesting. Not sure I want to do that. That's where all the Jyeeta are. So many jumps. Yeah, I'm playing on a huge galaxy. Because I like to play in the huge galaxy. But it can make travel times be... Yeah. It can make them be really long. I've never actually even tried playing on a small galaxy, to be honest. Right. Hopefully we can slip through here without any problems. We got leveled up. Ooh. Pilots. Got 3 with those, okay. I might actually need that. Might actually need another Twitch Surge. We don't know. Good to have them though. Sometimes it's our only way of getting close And because my ship is not, am I still remember from last time we did something happen to her? That is probably the other playthrough actually. I don't think there's one on this crew, but we did lose 3 crew members a couple episodes ago after a disaster, 2 disastrous encounters, one with Xeno, and then one with a pirate that we barely escaped from. So, might have been the other playthrough though. I don't remember there being. I keep hitting it too many times. He named that. I'm trying to think here. Stealth Doctor. I don't think we're going to be picking up another doctor, at least not for a while, not till we upgrade our ship one more time, because we are running out of crew slots. But I definitely would need to, once we move up another to the top ship level, or the biggest ship level of all, we can add more crew. We'll definitely want an extra doctor. Oh, I need to get completely confused with what I'm doing. I did want to check. It's worth a shot. Yeah, we'll take it. Pick another stop actually too. You're leaving now, you're preparing to attack. Getting close to Elzian Core. I want to have my skips for that, I think. We outclassed them and everything. Level 14. Should be able to kill them without any problem. Be really mad if it ends up being a lot worse than what it is. That's not what I'm looking for. Forward thrusters. Yeah, it's good. They're not hitting us at all. Perfect. They're getting in close. Perfect. Base a maneuver. Keep them from hitting us. Well, we can't hit them either. Great. We're gonna try to get in all the way in right now. Well, that was weak. Okay, good. We are in great position. Okay, so these guys will not last very long against us. I like it. They do have one big gun. Maybe we can go on board and take that out. That'd be wonderful. 15, 13, 21. 15, okay. No buffs. Actually, I should have shot you. That was dumb. Okay. These are the 2 to take out. Now I can drop the counter on them. Wow, that didn't hit very hard. Oh, now you're switching. I don't like it. It's not, no, it's an advance. I want the retreat. So which one are you? This one. Oh, well, never mind. Thought I screwed that up. Like, why didn't I hit the guy that's gonna act? And yeah. Want to take intel records, but we'll wait. Oh, we're waiting this one. Taking out those reinforced structures will help us wear down this ship faster. 16, 15, 19, 22. Okay. But only you're a fighting guy, so... Thought you were dead. Oh. No. Why would you do that to my doctor? I can kill you. I wonder if we can take you out one shot. We can't. So mean. They're so mean. Do a combat heal, but it's fine. Barracks 2. It's not gonna help us. But we'll take it out anyway. We've already demoralized them. We'll add that in on the next one. Light him up. Alright, man, you can't run. Can't run from us. That just would have been a good one for the xeno hunter, I think. You know, 22, 13, 15, 23. Ooh, actually. Probably wasted, but it's okay. Yeah, I was hoping that would kill. We have a double, don't we? 2 targets. Oh, if only from second in a row. Man. Man, I thought I had one, a second one that would do it. Well, you're dead anyway. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, weapons locker. That'll help. Since we're barely doing any damage to their ship. Looks like we gotta take out the entire crew. This would have been a good one for the Xeno Hunter. Get some combat experience. You have a... It's 2 targets, yeah. Oh. And dead. Picking out the cargo hold. Don't know why we're doing that. There we go, there's a little bit of damage. I kind of want to throw the Xeno Hunter in just to see if we can get him some experience. A little nervous about it, but that should work. This be good. 23, 16, 13, 21. So take out this guy. You can't double on any of these. That's okay. Alright, now you can heal yourself. And you can fire away. Hey, you did something. Good job, guy. Good job, guy. We done about a third damage now? Not bad, okay. You did your job. Don't want to take any more chances. Yep, see? Captains and officers here. We did not want our Xeno Hunter to be fighting them. 15, 20, 15, 15, okay. It's a dangerous one. We'll be cautious. Ooh, the doctor. Saving lives and taking lives. Damn. Nice job, doctor. Nice job. Ooh, one shot. One shot. It should be one more battle. Yep. Next one should be the spy captain. Taking out all of the officers. There he is, right? No, it's a quartermaster. Oh. These guys are some decent levels here. Decent levels. You can't really stand up to us without your weapons locker. Oh, how did you not die? Oh my. Now you're dead. Sorry, dude. Assist module going down. Alright. This should be the last one. Should be. Should be. It's not. This captain is a terrible captain, sending out all his officers first. Then hiding behind more crew. Should use pin. Five hit points, okay. Well, or I'll break. It was uncalled for, but okay. The overkill can be a little crazy. Now they have no gun. That HX cycled lance going down. Oh, well, not enough surviving crew. Okay, so the spy captain decided not even to show up. That is terrible. That is indeed very terrible. Other spy. I keep thinking there's pirates. I ransom on back. I don't think we need to repair it all, though. What was our other contact here? Fixers. Forward, forward, forward. Okay, we're in the Elzian core now. This is where all the Jyeeta are, so I'm not getting alerted by this actually. I'm surprised. Normally they would be all kinds of alerts going, Jyeeta here, Jyeeta here. I can't sell anything anyway. Oh, good. Scientist? We want... Upon victory. Oh, that would be a good one too. Max 10. Oh, weak. We're more likely to encounter one and run away than we are to fight one and win. Right, just sliding on through. Slide on through. Oh, what? Oh, the doctor test. Far-flung rim quadrants. Careful navigators, there's a debris field surrounding the gate. Jyeeta here. Their void sign is everywhere. Got a ship on the arc scanners incoming. It's human. Welcome to the far-fallen rim quadrant, Captain. You're wise to power up your weapons, but you won't need them, at least for the moment. Greetings across the void, Captain Delius. You're patrolling this location. It's challenging to maintain this far out into the void, but the fleet commander has put high priority on keeping the hyperwarp gates open, even if the shipping lanes are a mess. It's that bad already. The Jyeeta came out of nowhere, but now they are everywhere. No one has seen anything like it in our lifetimes. Maybe the Templars during the Elzian Crusade. Maybe Shalom. It has been over 230 years since the Templar fleet and Shalom battled the Jyeeta. Who can say? But didn't they kill the Shriver that was leading them and eradicated the Xeno completely? How could they have returned? There is no logic that can explain the Xeno, but still, they are here. I hope you're arriving as reinforcements. Fleet Commander Volpane needs every able ship and crew. Commander Volpane. We're battling the pit-cursed Jyeeta. Gadara sent our best. Cobra Volpane is the son of none other than High Prince Aiden Kavanaugh. Cobra is, of course, the junior officer that we took on way back near the beginning of the game to help Estelle out with her United Coalition, getting people to support them. So we know Cobra pretty well. He was on our ship for 2 years. Do you know him? He's an old friend. It was a long time ago. Well then, he'll welcome you with open arms on Syndicate Core World. We could all use a few more friends right now. How did you end up here defending the Devoltos? The Devoltos Princes of Far-Fallen Rim will never hear the end of it, but they knew a losing battle when they saw one and hired Kaddar's navy for a fortune. If you're willing to fight for a piece of that fortune, the fleet command is assembled on Syndicate Capital. Right, so we have a story objective. You wish to join the defense of Far-Fallen Rim? Which means we're probably oh no, Syndicate Core World. Estelle's here, Syndicate Core World there. We let's go talk to Estelle real quick. She must have something to say. No, she does not. Wonderful. I want... Okay, so we get Core World's close by. Let's go to Kaddar Provonus though, I think. Oops, that's what I want. Here's our man. Our rep should be even higher than that, really. Axial. I know Axial. He's the guy who hires us to save, what's his name? Eventually. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, my other game, I was in core. That was the spot where everyone... Oh, man. We wouldn't be able to get close to him. Don't want to do a skip. That's why I went this way. Just curiosity. Captain, while we were docking in, an envoy from the local military commander came down to meet us. Kadar commander, Russ Axial, is interested in meeting with competent star traders. The arrogance of Kadar, he's basically saying, if I don't come to the meeting, you are incompetent. It's an odd request, Captain. He gave no details. Which means it's something secretive. Oh my god, this is not good timing on this. There's often good money in secrets. More visit the commander. Oh, this is going to be the jailbreak. Oh man. This is terrible timing. It's like, oh. I definitely can't do Jyeeta and this mission at the same time. Oh, such terrible. Oh, and how bad are we in Steel Song right now? 236. That's hardened to get through. That would be what, 2.5 million? Let me make sure that's what it is first. Alright, you're interested in meeting competent captains. Many welcome, Star Trader. I see you've answered my call. You self-selected. I like that. You must have a strong sense of duty. My reputation speaks for itself, Commander. Indeed, your reputation does precede you, Captain. However, I cannot simply trust this mission with anyone, even a Kadar loyalist. It relates to an elite Kadar soldier to whom I owe a great debt, a very good man. You cannot say more. It is a very secretive affair, very covert. It is a matter of life and death. You cannot share details, how can I help? It is simply a matter of gaining my trust. I cannot take a risk with this mission. Shock Trooper, who will remain unnamed for now, is too dear. Okay, covert operations may not be Commander Axial's strong suit. He's leaking details like a sieve. I will not share more detail until we gain 20 rep with them. Right. Alright, we're gonna let this sit for a little bit, I think. It's such an interesting mission. But man, it's such terrible timing. Navigator. There we go. There's our third skip we need. We definitely needed that. 100% needed that. Alright, with all this going on, time to end for the day. We're back next week. Continue. Who knows how long this will last. We're fighting Jyeeta just way through my end. But we have some missions to take care of first before we get into that. Oh, man, so much stuff's gonna be happening. It's gonna be crazy, but yeah, again, we're hanging out for a little bit. Thanks for stopping by. Very much appreciated. So, if you're new here, drop a like or drop a follow, hit that notification button. Hang up. Always appreciate that. Follow us on Twitter at StreamsByStar, ! Twitter in the chat, get you a link there, ! YT, get you a link to our YouTube where all the previous playthroughs of this are up, all the previous episodes that you can catch up and catch any of our other playthroughs. as we put videos up. Tonight we'll be back with some BG3, I think. Pretty sure that's what we'll be doing. I have to contact my buddy to see if he's up for it. And then we'll be back on the Cyberpunk train for most of the week. So, thank y'all for joining me here today. Once again, Happy New Year out there. Happy 2021. Hopefully it's a good year for everyone. And hopefully everyone's doing well out there. Stay safe out there. And hope to see you again very soon.